well, shit, I'm gonna send you on this blind mission, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my man's not gonna fold.
That's right.
You know, no matter what you do to him, I know he's not gonna fold.
Right. It says a perfect and upright man, and one that eschewed, and one that feared the Most High and eschewed evil, and still he hold fast his integrity.
He hold fast his integrity, and that's why we are like unto a spectacle. You know, we are looked upon because we're holding our integrity. Esau come through with a chip. We're not taking this shit. You know, we're not taking this shit. A woman want to deal a certain type of way. We're not going with that bullshit. You know, we gonna hold our integrity. Why? Because we are naturally designed to be men. Yeah. You know, men and women, we're two different creations. You know, women is gonna be full of emotions, you know, and feelings. Men is all action here. You know, it's all action here, and that's how we were just naturally designed to be.
Unless you one of these bitch ass, simp ass niggas.
You ain't gonna be a spectacle. Women gonna float to that. Yeah. You know, but ultimately, real women gonna come for the men of the Lord. Yeah. But it's just gonna take them for you to have that different spirit on you. You know. Because ultimately, when you're in the world, you just like everybody else. So, no matter who you're dealing with, you dealing basically with the same type of niggas over and over and over. You know?
Ain't fucking with you niggas, man.
That's right.
You niggas weak ass, soft ass, cookie ass niggas, man. Real talk. The Lord are all still man. So how you expect him? How you think he expect us to be? Right. You know, the Lord looking for soldiers, bro.
The Lord say, well, we was created in his image. You know? So if we created in the Lord's image, we're going to have that same type of vibration. You know, we're going to have the same attachments. And ultimately, we're going to be in the same spirit that's synchronized with Yahweh Shem Shah.
And you bitch ass niggas, you feel me? You be on that sim shit for these hoes. that give us more fucking problems.
That's right. That's right. That bring us more problems, bro.
Because a bitch looking at you
and expecting you to be like this other simp ass,
weak ass niggas, man.
And ultimately, it really, not to get off track, but that goes off from basically the spiritual vibrations. Because if a woman dealt with 20 different niggas, ultimately she got like 20 different spirits on her. So it's gonna take you and the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah to get all them wicked shits out of her. Because when a man goes basically put his rod inside of a woman, that's him basically dispersing his spirit all over her. So if you dealt with a chick that have been fucking 25 different niggas before she met you, all them problems that they done brought her to her, she gonna bring all them spirits to you. Right back to you. To she kind, you know? And that's what basically Yahweh Shem Shah is basically cleansing, you know? Not saying he cleansing these filthy ass women, because this shit's still up on you, you know? Them shit's still up on you. But hey, we not to get on track, but yeah, that's exactly what happens. You know, these women out here dealing with multiple men and thinking it's right, and ultimately the woman wasn't designed to have many different men up in her. You know, point blank, period. And that's why you have men of the Lord with trouble and shit now. But ultimately, it tells you that a righteous man is gonna be sent, basically a somewhat righteous woman. But we know in this captivity, none of these women really righteous. You know, it's just something they try. You know, so what? We just picking, like the elder brother Kalabi telling me, we basically picking the worst out of the worst this. You know? The worst out of the worst this.
Exactly.
You know?
Because all these hoes is pathetic. You just got to pick your battles.
You just got to pick them. You know? If she, know what I'm saying, hey, if she do good until you keep her. If she don't, to hell with her. You know? If she don't understand that you gotta be on the highways and hedges, you know? Ultimately, hey, like Apostle Paul say, those that have women, be as you not. You know what I'm saying? Hey, knock them if you knock them down. You got to and get the fuck.
Keep moving.
You know, we got a mission to do. You heard me? That I said, yeah. we got a mission to do. You know, so like we got a mission to do, bro.
Because all that shit really is a distraction.
A distraction. When you have men going to war, they not worried about what they women do back. You know, that basically put you in the spirit of Lot wife. You walk into the battle and you turn around. Oh, what my kids doing? Or what if you not willing to lay down your life for Yahweh Shem Shah and count everything a loss, this ain't for you.
Hey, and that's like on the movie Troy. You know, on Troy they was fighting. You feel me? Troy was bad. Like that nigga was killing. He was working shit.
I actually just started watching this.
You know what I'm saying? He was murking people, and they had like the king or whatever. Troy was trying to get after the little brother. You know what I'm saying? But the older brother was like, I'ma fight him. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? Before the fight, before the battle, before he went out on the field, you know, he was all in tune with his bitch. You know, he was like paying attention, like he loving on his bitch or whatever. And she like, you feel me, like talking to him, telling him like, make sure you come back to me, you know, type shit. So when it's time for him to go out to go fight Troy, you know what I'm saying? He thinking about his bitch the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Bringing forth distractions. You worried about these women, but you got somebody about to put a gun in your brother's head, and you ain't doing nothing about it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So he looking back at his female. Now you on your knees. You know what I'm saying? That's like us coming out here, bro. You can't be worried about none of that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We at work. We at war right now.
You forgetting precepts and shit because you worried about what your lady doing.
Somewhere else. God,
you know your head somewhere else.
I got one too.
This is Philippians chapter 3 verse. I'm gonna start at 13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but there's one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth into those things which are before.
The things are what? Behind.
God,
Those shit to the past.
So shit, leave that shit back where it was, cause hey,
Break it
it's
out
just
one
a
more
memory,
time,
man.
bro.
All right, it
God.
says, brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but there's one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind.
That's right, forgetting. So when you come out here on this battlefield, everything else that you deal with, and that's why our brothers be so in tune with the spirit. You know why? Because we ain't gotta. Hey, bro, it's like this when you come out here, or when we reading or putting up videos, and when we go to other camps and see brothers. Guess what? Everything back home, you not worried about that.
God, you worry about bringing it out right.
It's like time stop, bro. It's like time
bro.
stop. And you know what? It's the brotherhood, you fellowship, and everything good. And you know what? Once it's over, now I'm not gonna say once it's over, but once that time is up, for you to go back home, that's when everything come back into full fledged.
That's like really a stress relief.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? It's like a pain. The truth is like a pain pill. You know what I'm saying? Like you in here, you making videos. We in tune with the spirit. We good. We with it.
Because what? This thing brings forth comfort.
This is the comforters.
Hey, when he is revealed to you, hey, that spirit of comfort gonna be here.
Kind.
You know?
And you can tie that to like liquor. You know what I'm saying? Like when you drink liquor, it's soothing. It take the pain away. It take your mind somewhere. You're not really thinking about what you got going on. But once you sober up,
All right.
boom, it's back to reality.
And ultimately, and when you go into the book of Sirach, it tells you that the Lord put two things here for his men, women and wine. But ultimately, those two things are two things spiritually and physically. If you have too much of it, it can fuck you up. Hey, too much wine, fuck you up. Too much women, fuck you up.
Put that shit together, wine and bitches, that shit gonna fuck you up.
Philosophies, you know, women, not saying that wine, that too much philosophies of tampering. That's why the scriptures tell you what make your eye to be single. You know, if you have your mind, your eye single, that spiritual eye on something that's just single, this one truth, which this all we really need. You know, you have your mind singled out on this truth. Seeking the wisdom, not the understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you're going to be good.
I had some on that. Verse 14, it says, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Hamashiach Yahweh Shah.
This is the prize.
It says, I press towards that mark. So shit, just leaping towards that. You doing everything in your power just to receive that mark, man.
That's right. That mark, bro. Because we understand through the spirit, ultimately through the scriptures and what was laid before us, you know, through the spirit power Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you have that mark. When you go into Ezekiel 9:4, it tells you that what? Nothing evil is going to come upon this man. You know? Pass over this house. You know? Pass over my men. That mark is going to reside amongst men.
Yeah.
That's why when you go into the book of Revelation, it tell you what? And if I'm not mistaken, it's like the 21st chapter. It basically tells you that, the 21st chapter tells you that the Lord's tabernacle is with men. You know? That's why men is going to be the ones pressing towards that mark. Because the mark is for the men. You know? Only men can fight in this battle. Only men can fight in this battle, Yahweh Shem Yahshua. That's what make it different from this world that we live in. You know? From this world that we live in this army, according to U.S., the America's army, you have women in here, faggots, weak niggas, that's worrying about other men. So you got faggots amongst you in the army trying to fight these niggas, tatting and shit. Or you got to worry about another man looking at you while you trying to kill somebody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He liking that
shit.
Or
he don't want to kill nobody because he too motherfucking soft-hearted. His mind ain't really on what's going on. He's just trying to do it for the check. You know, he not really willing to fight. But what? Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to raise up men to fight.
And that shows that the Lord, he really wants the creme de la creme.
Hey,
he wants the best
bro, it shows you, as far as you, when you go even further back to the other captivities, the kings, hey, that's why this America, this statue is basically clay and powder and clay, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, shit like Play-Doh. You know, it's shit soft. If you go back to the times when Nebuchadnezzar was ruling, hey, when Daniel was in effect, you feel me? It was telling you that what they wanted who the top prospects. They didn't want no weak niggas,
No,
bro.
just average Joe Blow.
They don't want no average Joe blow. You know?
That's like when you go back to like you're saying like the other captivity and shit like that. When it came to war and shit like that with like 300 and shit.
Exactly.
I was gonna bring it up.
And that's why if you look at the statue, it got weaker and weaker as the time went by.
And the scriptures say that too.
God.
I'm saying he told dude, I want to fight with you, you know, I want to be a Spartan. You know, he pick your shit up.
Hey, and I was just reading yesterday, Salaki, day before yesterday at work. You know what I'm saying? I was at the plantation reading, and it showed you that Jake always wanted to scrap. Like Jake always wanted to fight, bro. I was reading Ezra's, you know, and Jake went up basically to the king, and he was like, "I want that smoke." He told him, and he was like, "Nah." And the king was like, "Nah, this ain't time for all that right now." Jake was like, "Man, I don't want to hear what you're talking about." And then basically the Lord had him put to death. The Lord had Jake put to death for the simple fact that he didn't listen to the Lord's prophecy that Jeremiah had spoke of.
Yeah.
You know, Jeremiah told him like, it's not gonna be time for you to fight yet. You know, and he knew that, but he wanted to go about his own way. So he was like, "Man, you know what? Man, fuck all that." He basically said that through his action. He was like, "Man, I want that smoke." He went to the king and was like, "What's up? We trying to scrap." Jake always wanted that smoke because what? They was designed to be lions, bro.
You can
Warriors, bro.
Tie that to with Jacob. With Jacob's sons, you know, when their sister got raped by dude.
Yeah, and
You know
they
what
went to
I'm saying?
Benjamin.
Fuck them niggas up.
Yeah.
And he told them you gotta get circumcised.
Yeah.
They say everybody was stressed out. They went that whole murking nigga.
Yeah, like, well, you know what? All right, yeah, you want my sister, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I got something for your ass. Don't even worry about it. All y'all need to get circumcised.
They say in the scriptures they say that everybody, all the men in the town was sore, you know what I'm saying, from getting circumcised, and everybody just laying down or whatever. They wasn't really moving around.
They brought forth with pain. War comes with pain, bro.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Physical and spiritual. That brings what? Your pride down. That's why, hey, bro, when the Lord come and bring destruction upon this place, it ain't gonna be like no other time seen before, bro. That's gonna kill the pride of these